When she came into my life, my loneliness disappeared, and that same day, I slowly stopped being myself. It took me 3 years to understand which one I should have been more afraid of. I'm 82 years old, and if you think finding someone will fix your loneliness, you might be trading something you can't get back. I didn't realize it at the time. That's the dangerous part. Nothing felt wrong in the beginning. In fact, everything felt better. After my wife passed, the house was quiet. Not peaceful at first, just empty. The kind of silence that reminds you of everything that's no longer there. For a while, I didn't know what to do with it. I would walk into rooms and forget why I was there. Stand in the kitchen holding a cup that had already gone cold. Days blended together, and people thought I was lost. Maybe I was. But then something changed. Not because someone came into my life, but because I learned how to be alone. I built a routine, a simple one. Wake up early, before the world got loud. Make coffee, sit outside, and just breathe. No conversations, no expectations, just time. Then I'd go into my workshop. That place gave me something back: control, purpose, clarity. When you build something with your hands, you don't question yourself. You don't wonder if you're enough. You just are. And slowly, that became my life. Quiet, but complete. Then people started noticing. Not the peace, the silence. My son said it one day, "Dad, you shouldn't be alone like this." I told him I was fine, and I meant it. But when enough people tell you something, you start to doubt your own truth. You start thinking, maybe I'm missing something. Then I met her. She was kind, easy to talk to. She looked at me like I still mattered. And that feeling is hard to ignore. After years of silence, being seen again feels like life returning. So I let her in. And for a while, it felt like I made the right choice. The house wasn't quiet anymore. There was laughter, conversation, plans. And I told myself, this is better. This is what life is supposed to feel like. But here's the truth. Not everything that feels right is right for you. The changes started small. So small. I didn't fight them. I adjusted. That's what we do. We adjust. I've always needed quiet mornings. Not because I'm distant, but because that's how I think. That's how I feel like myself. But she liked mornings differently. She liked to talk. Not a little, a lot. Stories, thoughts, questions. And I told myself, this is normal. So I adjusted. Then it reached my workshop, the one place that was mine. She didn't take it from me. She didn't ask me to stop, but she changed how it felt. She would come in, stand there, talk, ask things. And every time, my focus broke. My rhythm disappeared. So I started going there less. Not all at once, just a little less each week, until one day, I didn't go at all. Here's the part no one warns you about. You don't lose yourself suddenly. You lose yourself quietly. 3 years passed, and then one morning, everything became clear. I woke up early. The house was silent. She was still asleep. I made my coffee, stood by the window, and looked at my workshop, the place that once gave me purpose, and I felt something I couldn't ignore anymore. I didn't want to go inside. Not because I was tired, not because I didn't care, but because I knew the moment wouldn't stay mine. And that's when the question hit me. When did my life stop feeling like mine? I stood there for a long time, long enough to realize something painful. I wasn't living my life anymore. I was adjusting it, every day, little by little, until there was almost nothing left that felt like me. And the hardest part, she didn't do anything wrong. That's what makes it complicated, because you can't blame someone for being themselves, but you can blame yourself for abandoning who you are. 2 weeks later, I ended it. Not with anger, not with blame, just honesty. She asked me, "What did I do wrong?" I told her, "Nothing." And that was the truth. The mistake wasn't her, it was me, choosing comfort over identity. The next morning, I woke up early again, made my coffee, and without thinking, I walked into my workshop. I didn't build anything. I just stood there, hands on the table, breathing, remembering. And slowly, I felt something return, something I didn't even realize I had lost. Myself. Listen carefully, because this matters. Being alone is not what breaks you. Losing yourself is. At 82, I don't fear silence anymore. I don't fear being alone. What I fear is waking up one day and not recognizing who I've become. Because that kind of loneliness, no one talks about. Now my life is quiet again, but it's my quiet, my time, my rhythm, and for me, that is enough. So before you try to fix your loneliness, ask yourself one question. Am I trying to add someone to my life, or replace something I've lost inside myself? Because if you don't answer that honestly, you might realize too late that the thing you were trying to fix was never loneliness. It was you, forgetting who you are.